Here they go already. Motherfucking video up there. And like the fuck I was saying, yeah, that nigga was draining her, taking her motherfucking energy, and wouldn't give her nothing back in return. Nigga left her high and dry, so she had to start sleeping in her car and do all that shit. She created that GoFundMe and then do right by the people. That's why she right back in the same predicament. And if you give any fucking money, pay attention because you could publicly go look. Those people will be in shambles. Watch. Because it's a transfer of motherfucking energy. I don't give a fuck what y'all bitches do. I'm gonna come right back on here and I'm gonna put out the fucking messages at hand. If you do not like it, ask me if I give a fuck. You got a better chance of licking a crackhead's ass, okay? So what does that mean? At the end of the day, if the girl was legit like she was, then why the fuck is she back making a GoFundMe? This time, she's not asking for 3,000. She stepped it up 7 more thousand. $10,000 to get an apartment. I mean to get a house. Meanwhile, it's people that's really out here starving, homeless, and all that. Some of them be in her goddamn comments. So you mean to tell me she didn't do right the first time, and God Almighty said, "Hey, I'm gonna let you do it. I'm gonna let you do it again, and then I'm up stakes." You didn't do right with 3,000. Common sense, God Almighty not gonna give you an extra 7. You couldn't even function right with the 3. When I go from videos, hey Miss Sandra, hey Princess, when I go find them damn videos, all y'all gonna eat y'all dust. Why? Because there's no reason for me to hate on this girl. Divine law was divine law. Divine facts is divine facts. If she was of truth or of purity, I would commend her on it. But she not. She trying to trick the people, and you gonna see. Watch the people go right the fuck down. When it's proven that that's how they work, I bet you a lot of y'all stop pouring into Tarot. Cause they're not pouring back. It's not an industry that pours back. It's an industry that take, and that's why God Almighty is removing it. Can't believe y'all fell for that shit. Wait till I find my goddamn video. I gotta sit up and watch because I got like what 2K, 1K. I don't give a fuck how many videos. If I gotta sit back and watch all my motherfucking videos, I will sit there and do that. If I don't give a fuck how long the lives is. I'm about to sit back and I'm about to watch my motherfucking videos and timestamp it. And then be looking out for the community board for me to post it. Cause I'm gonna share it. And when y'all watch the video and you hear what the fuck I said, and you know that you was on the wrong side of the fence, what can you guarantee to get your motherfucking ass whooped? Enjoy the karma. Because remember, you can't shun the truth with a lie. So if you try to shun me, hear me, hear me. You try to shun the truth with a lie. I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm not gonna get up here and tell no fucking lies. At the end of the day, that girl, she went and got her hair done, created that business shit. She upped the readings, changed the from Jesus the Most High. Then she was taking a nigga, and guess what? Nigga didn't get 2 fucks. She blew them 3 bands. Blew the fuck out them goddamn 3 bands. She never had the intention to get an apartment to begin with. One thing about me is when you a nigga with a plan, anybody that's been a person with a plan, tell me if I'm lying. If I'm asking somebody to donate or help me with $3,000, that means I got a plan. So ask her what was her plans. I'm saying telling you like it's too wicked, it's too far in the wickedness because she should explain this to the beginning. She should have did everything. She didn't dot no I, she didn't cross no T. That's how you know the bitch ain't it. It's giving a fraud. You mean to tell me like what she said was she did the apartment? So you mean to tell me you out here begging people for 3 bands? You made a GoFundMe for 3 bands, and you didn't have no banking, no guarantee, no for certainty that an apartment was gonna fucking hire you, but you had for certainty enough to make a GoFundMe. So you had in the back of your mind what integrity, what divinity, because you didn't have a plan. You pretended to have a plan so you can have money in your hand. That's what the fuck you did. Because a person with a plan, a person would have already knew which apartment that they were going to apply for, already knew that they would get the apartment. People that make plans, not people who talk about plans. People that make plans, chime in, okay? If you talk about plans, please don't speak because my ancestors gonna beat your back. People that make plans, am I lying? Or if I or am I trying to make it fit what I need it to fit? Because this is shit that you yourself would know about. When you making a plan, if you go get a car, right? Let's say you go to the lot and you see a car that you want, and they tell you, hey, you can get the car, but you only need $3,000. You can bank on it, right? That's why you're going to go ask for the 3 bands. Why? Because they told you only need $3,000 down. So when you go get them, ask for them 3 bands, and you get them 3 bands, what the fuck should you come back with? A car. How am I for certain? Because the motherfuckers already told you, dumbass, that all you need was 3 bands to get it. So you came to the, see, this is why I'm going to show y'all. See, the wicked try to trick y'all. They can't trick a motherfucker that got intelligence. So you mean to tell me you got on a platform and asked for $3,000 without a goddamn plan? Because when you got on your post and you said this happened, that happened, you didn't have no plan. And for those of you who say, well, things don't go as planned, well, a bitch shouldn't have asked for a goddamn GoFundMe if she wasn't for certain that the shit was going to go as planned. It's going to always fall back to what the fuck I said. The bitch was moving out of assumption and an unknown. And this the type of person you want to get 10 bands to? Make it make sense. Make it the fuck make sense. I've never met a person that make plans. I hear people talk about plans, but I've never seen a person make plans. Meaning, you said, when I get up today, I'm going to go to the car lot. When I go to the car lot, I'm going to get this car. You went up there, and the man said, you can get it, but you need 3 bands. A nigga could say, no, you can't get it because your credit fucked up. They tell you if or not you get it before you go to X. Oh, well, can you help me? Because I'm on this short of da-da-da-da. So you mean to tell, they want to tell you anything that they say to make themselves seem like they're legit. It's over a million trillion billion ways to show you that they're fraud. So basically, she asked y'all for money and didn't have no fucking plan. So her intentions was never to get an apartment to begin with. Because if it was, the bitch would have already knew which apartment and she would have been secured. What that mean? Well, she would have got that because God Almighty, word don't come back void. If God Almighty told you to go ask people for $3,000, bitch, you would have been in a goddamn apartment, not a hotel, not a fucking car. I asked God Almighty for stuff, and what the fuck happened? I get the results that I wanted. I'm pretty sure you didn't want to be sleeping in your car or back in a hotel. So why didn't you get the results that you wanted? Because you didn't go the divine order. You went outside of what the fuck God Almighty said do, bitch. Because I'm for certain, when you listen to what God Almighty say do, you get the fucking results that God Almighty say you gonna get. See, you got the karma of what God Almighty say you was gonna get, which further lets me know you didn't do right with that money. I don't give a fuck how many nuns, how many shit you get on here and say, how many shit that you do. It's gonna always show that you a fucking fraud. At the end of the day, what excuses is she coming up with? Instead of still ain't take no damn accountability. Wicked. To presume as if I'm lying. Okay. Wicked. I'm sitting here telling you, I know every step. If God Almighty, listen, when wicked people think that they got something, it's filled with demons. It's filled with negative energy. It's all that's being transferred. It's motherfuckers that's giving money because they in a fucked up situation thinking they're going to receive a fucking reward. It's negative energy. Then you got real people that's giving because they're nice. Her karma's coming off of them motherfuckers right there. God Almighty, that's like God Almighty people. You're going to get fucked up. You're going to get your ass whooped. Situation not going to get better. It's going to get worse. I'm telling you it is. She's not going by divine order. It only gets better when you go by divine order. The divine order is what makes it get better. When you go up against it, that's what makes it get worse. Pay attention. She would have took them 3 bands and did right. She wouldn't be in the predicament that she in, and I'm for certain. But God Almighty, if she did right, then why did God Almighty show me her skeletons? Show me exactly her chasing behind a nigga. Talking about she wasn't chasing. So a nigga, so you got put out your apartment and a nigga didn't help you pay. What the fuck are y'all conversing about? That's not the, come on. What the fuck are you conversing about? Why is you talking to him? What more do he need to say? I'm behind on my bills and then I get put out and you think you about to what you doing me? You think I want to see you? But that wasn't her HMO. Her HMO was the, oh, get cute and chase behind a nigga. Because that's the fuck she did. Try to act like she was celibate. Bitch was fucking a nigga that left her ass high and dry. Tell her to tell the fucking truth. And if she don't tell the truth, don't worry, because it's going to be exposed to the public. When y'all bitches try to go up against me, if I'm lying, then I'm going to get my ass whooped. But if I ain't, which I'm for certain I'm not, you get your ass beat and it's going to be exposed. Watch. We're going to sit back and see who lying. Me or her. Anybody that try to go up against me, anybody, all I do is sit back because I know the divine is going to prove that I'm telling what? Divine facts. Every fucking time. You might want to check my resume. You might want to check my history. You might want to check my old videos. Out there trying to manipulate people to fucking get shit. You bitches is downright disgusting and scoundrels. As soon as I get off this motherfucking live, I'm going straight to my goddamn videos to go find it. Because people need proof, let me give it to you. And when the proof be shown and you was trying to go up against me, prepare yourself and brace yourself for karma. Because one thing about it is, I don't have no single enemy out here. People try to make me an enemy and I defeat them. My job is to bring truth and justice. If she wasn't lying, I wouldn't have to bring no truth. If she wasn't doing unjust shit, I wouldn't have to bring no justice. Remember that. I only do my job when the wicked show up. Without the wicked, I wouldn't have to bring truth and justice. Why? Because gods and goddesses are of truth and justice. I have a job because it's wicked people. Well, one of my jobs. You're right, God Almighty. One of my jobs. I get rid of evil and negative energy. I've been saying that since day one. And it be evil and negative energy trying to go up against me. And it's my job to get rid of you. There's no common sense in these motherfuckers. I'm telling you. None whatsoever. I hate my herb get fucking stuck. You feel me? Scoundrels. Thinking that they won. And all they won was a lifetime to get your ass whooped. Pay attention to her. Y'all not going to forget her. Reese West. Pay attention. Any prophecy that I put out, I ain't worried about it not coming to pass. Ask me. Ask somebody who you can see the proof in my damn divinity. Ask if I'm scared. I'm on repeat now. Can y'all hear me now? Y'all, before they cut my last live off, I look. My battery is at 39%. My shit is on 0 now. I told you, they be trying to kill the battery and do everything. Why? Because I'm telling the truth. This is the phone that I never used, y'all. It never had problems. When my real personal phone had problems, I would get on this one. And this one never acted like this. Why is it acting like this now? Now all of a sudden it don't want to hold charge. Now it don't want to do this. This is 2 brand new chargers. Why ain't it holding charge? I bet you if I plug somebody else's phone up, this shit'll work. Only reason why I ain't take my SIMS card out, because I got a feeling I take my SIMS card out, they're going to try to do some shit with my phone don't work. Then I have to call or have to go personally to a fucking thingy. That's the only reason why I ain't take it out. To see if I could charge it that quick without the SIMS card in it. Motherfuckers is mad because I'm spitting the truth. That bitch a klepto. Telling you she is. Y'all better save y'all motherfucking coins. I wouldn't dare give my money to somebody who can't fucking help me. She can't help y'all with shit. Y'all want hope, a love reading. Anybody can lie to you. Can y'all hear me now though? The shit is crazy. I start speaking facts, motherfuckers want to fuck with the live. I'm over here cracking jokes and shit, the live running. Motherfuckers is wicked as hell. It don't make no sense. It ain't on repeat no more, is it? You just shutting down. And they notice, you was shutting. It's repeating. They ain't got nothing on you. And together you shut it down. And then they gonna try to put the mute on here. That's why I clicked that bitch right on. Cause I seen it. I said, yeah, they're gonna have me think I'm gonna be sitting up here talking and then it's on mute. Can y'all hear me? You be the baddest girl around. And they notice you wish I did. They ain't got nothing on you. Killer, you're the finest. How you been doing, Miss Sandra? Baby. I be, y'all, I be like, bitch, if you wouldn't have smoked, you probably would have been a good singer. But because you're smoky dokey, bitch, you can't sing. And yes, and I know y'all like, you couldn't sing no way. Yes, I could. I could, listen, I can carry a tune. I may not sound like fucking Whitney Houston. I was never the voice, baby. I was never the motherfucking voice. I would never pretend. Okay? Whitney is one of her own. But smoking, it's not, like, I'm not gonna lie. Me smoking and shit has fucked with my throat chakra. So, it's certain notes that I could carry that now it's like I can hit it a little bit and then sound like my voice go away. It's because of smoking. I'm doing grand. You feel me? I even be more better once these billions come to me. Flow to me. You know what I fear? You know what my biggest fear is? $1 billion sitting in my hand. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm so afraid. I'm so scared. Ooh, I'm shaking in my boots. My invisible boots. Oh, Lord, $1 billion will scare the fuck out of me.